Hi, Langan here. This is part 2 to my answering questions video that I posted a few days ago, and I just didn't quite have a time to get to everybody, so now I am. This question is from CN123. And they are wondering how I got into animals and music. And I feel really silly saying this, but that's just always been my life. I've just always been obsessed with animals, and ever since I was a kid, I wrote little songs in my head and had pretend bands with my friends, and then finally started having real bands with my friends. And yeah, I just love it. That's just kind of always been my personality. Everybody jokes those are like my two things, like animals and music. That's all Langan does. Thanks for your question, everybody. Check out their channel. This question comes from Panda Boy, Gaming and Pets. He is a young farmer with a heart of gold, and I think most of you have probably already subbed to him, but if you have not, go check him out. He asked, what was my first pet? And so my first pet that I ever had growing up were cats. In particular, we had a big orange kitty named Nikki, who was just the sweetest cat in the whole world, and he lived to be 21, and he was just such a special cat. The first pet I ever got that were really just mine on my own, not family pets to take care of, were hermit crabs. When I was 16, I just fell in love with hermit crabs, and I kept the same hermit crabs alive until I was about 24. And then I don't really like the way they are taken from the wild to sell them in stores, so I didn't get any more crabs until recently I realized that I could get them via rescuing them on Craigslist, and so now I have hermit crabs again, and I'm hoping I can give these guys an even better life than the ones I gave my high school ones, because I just know so much more now. So yeah, thank you so much for the question, Panda. I have always loved pets. I always will. I think you're the same, and I just really appreciate that anybody is interested in anything about me and my pets. Degusi, bye, Panda. Hope you feel better. We hope you feel better, Panda. This question comes from Dan's Aquariums. Hi, Dan. Dan and his girlfriend keep lovely fish. They really, really love the hobby. They're very sweet. Go check them out. And he was wondering what the best bottom feeder is with goldfish. And honestly, I know it sounds silly, but I have found the best bottom feeder to go with goldfish are goldfish. Mine are in the substrate, eating at it, sifting through it, getting the gunk up off the bottom all the time. If you're looking to set up a community tank that's goldfish based, oh, thanks, Chloe. There are some bottom feeders that do better in cold water, like Kool-Aid loaches. I think you may have one. Though they do tend to, those loaches do tend to do best in groups. So, also a great consideration are nerite snails. A lot of people like nerite snails because they don't breed in they can breed in captivity, but you have to choose to breed them in captivity and offer them, what's it called? Oh, brackish water. Sorry, brain fart. Yeah, so loaches. Certain loaches are good. Nerite snails. Some people will do plecos, and it's important not to get a common plecostomus, but like a bushy-nosed Ancestris pleco. But there is some concern that they will go for the goldfish's slime coat, and there is some concern that goldfish like it colder than plecos like it. Some people do it though. They do it at like 72, 74 degrees, and it works out fine for them. I did it when I was younger. I haven't done it as an adult, so I don't know. But yeah, nerite snails, loaches, Kool-Aid loaches especially, because they do better in cold water, but they do better in groups, so that's a little frustrating. I would avoid anything like Corydoras, just because Corydoras have those little barbs, and I think they can accidentally puncture the goldfish. Thanks so much for your question, Dan. Everybody go check out Dan's aquariums. Methy, should they go check out Dan's aquariums? Should they go check out Dan's aquariums? Oh, should they, Chloe? Should they? They should? Okay. Go check out Dan's aquarium, guys. Chloe says so. This last question comes from Mad Max. Super great, supportive guy. Check him out. He had a few questions. He wanted to know my favorite time of year and my favorite holiday, which is easy. It's this time of year and it's Halloween, and I wish I had gotten to say that sooner, because I love Halloween. I have a belated Halloween video planned for you guys. His other question was turtle care, and he asked if you're a person who has a lot of general pet knowledge and a lot of aquatic pet knowledge, if I think turtles would be like an easy pet to take care of. And my answer is yes and no. Turtles they're a lot like goldfish. They require a lot of space, a lot of filtration, a lot of water. And they also, unlike goldfish, they also require specialty lighting and an ability to get out of the water and completely dry themselves. So while I don't think they're horribly hard pets to take care of, they're not the easiest either. And the same goes with if you're lucky enough to find a box turtle, they're like the best pets in the world. I love Mr. Turtleson so much. But they do require a very large enclosure. They require specialty lighting, a very varied diet. They need the humidity high. They're tricky pets. I would say turtles are not as easy as goldfish, who I don't consider to be easy fish. Oh my gosh! Look how much they're pooping. So absolutely, I think turtles are amazing pets. Just be sure you're ready for it. And look at my fish's poop. Oh my goodness, that poop. So much poop. Poop, 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 poop. Anyway, I think that's everyone's questions. I will be double checking, and if I didn't get anybody in this video, I will be sure to answer your question with a proper shout out in a future video. Thank you so much for all your questions. It means the world to me that I can ask not Facebook. This isn't Facebook. That I can ask YouTube to ask me anything, and that I get such interesting questions, and I love sharing my life as an enthusiastic pet parent with you, and thank you very much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoy fishies, animals, and just jokes, fun, life. Vlogs. And thank you again, everybody who asked me questions. And love your pets. They will love you back.